Welcome to Mad Titan Mindset, where comfort dies and raw truth reigns. This message isn't for the chosen. It's for the discarded, the underestimated, the ones they fed to the fire thinking you'd vanish in the flames. This message is your resurrection. They didn't just hurt you, they offered you to the flames. With smiling faces and silent knives, they threw you into the inferno of abandonment, rejection, betrayal, humiliation, expecting to watch you burn, expecting to enjoy the show. They didn't want to teach you. They wanted to erase you, to see you choke on the smoke of your own despair, to see you crawl, beg, collapse, so they could say, "See, they were never meant to rise." But the fire did something they didn't expect. It didn't destroy you, it built you. Because some people are made of glass, and others are made of obsidian, of blood, of ancient rage that remembers every scar. And when you throw someone like that into the fire, you don't kill them, you awaken them. They fed you to the flames like a sacrifice. But what rose from those ashes was not a victim. It was a force, a weapon, a reckoning. Let me tell you the truth they don't want to admit. You were never weak. You were bound by fear, by love, by loyalty to people who would have happily watched you suffer forever, so long as it kept them comfortable. They fed you to the fire not because you were worthless, but because they saw your worth. And it terrified them. They saw what you could become if you ever stopped pleasing, obeying, doubting. So they broke you early, or tried to. But now, you've tasted the heat. You've lived in the flames. You survived hell itself. And there's only one thing left to do: burn their world down. No more apologies. No more shrinking to fit into their illusions. No more pretending you don't remember what they did. Because you do. Every silence, every betrayal, every fake smile, every time they left you bleeding, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, while calling it love or growth or your fault. You remember it all, and now you carry it with you, not as chains, but as fuel. You want power? Then accept this. They will never understand you. They were never meant to. Because you were forged for something greater than their shallow comfort zones. You were born to be the consequence, the anomaly, the one who rose from the grave they dug with their own hands. And when you return, you don't come back to make peace. You come back to dominate. You don't burn bridges. You burn kingdoms. This isn't about revenge. It's about reminder. A reminder that the ones they threw away, the discarded, the used, the underestimated, we come back changed, stronger, sharper, colder. And they won't know how to survive the fire they themselves lit. Because while they fed you to it, you became it. This is the truth they won't teach you in schools or sermons or soft motivational speeches. Sometimes you have to become what they fear to destroy what they worship. They worshipped comfort. You became chaos. They worshipped silence. You became the storm. They worshipped control. You became uncontainable. That's what happens when you rise, not gently, but violently. You don't just rebuild your life, you redefine reality. Every time they said you were too much, they were right. You were always too much for their small expectations, too powerful for their comfort, too awake for their illusions. Now, make them regret ever doubting what you could become. Don't ask for respect. Take it. Don't wait to be accepted. Conquer. Because that fire, it didn't burn your soul. It unlocked it. So let them feel it. Let them watch in terror as you rise, not with forgiveness, not with kindness, but with dominance. Because when they gave you to the flames, they believed you'd vanish. Instead, you became the very thing they cannot kill, the fear in their bones, the weight in their throat, the monster they birthed and now cannot cage. You are not coming back to be understood. You are coming back to set the world on fire. Welcome to your power. Welcome to the pain-forged throne. Welcome to vengeance through evolution. They fed you to the fire.